Okay, everyone.
Hello.
And then the focus on elevating the level of skill space, ideas, and reports. So Anna, what do you think?
I have used this platform to learn some courses, and I think the courses are very nice, but at the same time, I'm struggling finding and motivation because the community is not so active in the platform. What do you think?
So there are 4 key elements from our project, which is learning, helping peers, community, and rewards. So before we come up with this feature, we we did the following research, and then Anna could talk about it.
Yeah. Before we touch anything related to design, our team dived into the researches and comparative analysis for the platform. So we want to understand the psychology and the motivation behind studying and learning effectively in an online learning platform. And secondly, we want to understand and explore the existing learning platforms in the market to see what's currently working and what could be improved in those platforms. And for the competitive analysis, we studied some major learning platforms in the market, and those are Udacity, Udemy, Coursera, and Codecademy. And we found out that all the platforms, can you actually go to the last page? Sorry. We found out that all the platforms failed to maintain the community active by just using discussion forum. And they either don't have an inbuilt community for free users, or they don't have an inbuilt community at all, or they have a community but not active anymore. And the only platform that it has an active community is Codecademy, but they don't have a reward system available in the platform. So after our research, we did affinity mappings. To summarize the affinity mapping, we have 2 insights. We found out that the best way to learn is to teach other person, either by teach other person or learn with someone. So here we introduce a peer system in the learning platform. And the second insight is we want to also incentive students online to learn and make learning a little bit more fun and appealing by using elements like points, badges, and progress ranking so that it will fuel the students to make more progress in the courses. So Maya is going to talk about the strategies of our design and the features that we're going to design for our users.
We went on the problem statement, and then from that was that too many busy professionals are experiencing some disconnection from the community while they study, which is coming from the lack of the option of talking to others or learning from others. Because of that, they tend to drop out or just stop the course. And then I were checking our value proposition between the customers and us as a platform. So we can see that like the customer wants to gain from the community of same people with same interests, peer learning, they unmotivated to continue the course currently. But when our platform is building all of that, they have a reward system to keep them engaged for different phases, and they can get a peer. And then the next thing we did was scalability and the growth potential. And we can see as like right now that that the lesson's not engaging, and what we are doing next, which is we're focusing on, which is finding a peer and the reward. And also we put some things from the future that can be, if it's like in months or years. And then the last thing we did is the ideation. And as we said, we decided to focus on gamification, which is the reward system, and the study buddy, which is the peer system.
Okay, so as we mentioned before, we hope Skillspace is a really inclusive learning environment. That's why we take care of both extroverted user and introverted user. So for instance, if you look at the journey of Emily, Emily is a person who is really enjoying answering questions or difficulties from other students. So the way how she like helping people brings to a rewards on our platform. So the key stage in this journey would be receiving the rewards by answering the questions or maybe contribute to the community. And then throughout the helping and rewarding, basically this is like a repeated flow on our platform. And then apart from Emily, we also have a more like introverted user who usually like too shy to ask question in the community, or maybe he just enjoy to observe like reading articles from others. So for him, basically we provided a peer matching for like introverted users. Before you start a course, you will see the onboarding screen, which you will see later in our UI. And then the onboarding screen is basically asking whether you prefer a peer or not. And then if yes, you can start filling in a form which is related to like personal interests. And afterward, the system will assign one peer to matches with similar background student.
So I'll be introducing the user flows of our platform. Since like what Sharon have mentioned, we have two kinds of personnel for our platform. One is more introverted and the other one is more extroverted. So we brainstormed and created two major flows for each of them. So the first one is a peer matching after signing up for a course. So if Emily, that's actually Joe. So if Joe wants to sign up for a course, and after he signs up for a course, he will have an option to make a match for the peers, and then the system will match a peer for him. And the second flow is for Emily. So this flow is for Emily to contribute in the community and gain rewards and redeem those rewards and use or unlock other features in the platform. And those are the wireframes for these two flows. And next, we're going to go into the details of the feature, and Sharon can take on from here.
I think we can watch it first, and then I will explain it in the next slide. Maybe we need to watch 2 times. Okay, so basically, as I mentioned, this is the micro questionnaire you will fill in before you get a peer, because not everyone really enjoy studying with others. So this questionnaire is based on asking whether they want it or not, and also finding a peer with a similar background for them.
And for the feature 2 is the reward system, and you can also watch the video play on first, and then I will explain the details. Yeah, so for this reward system, if you go to a community page, you can actually see categorizations of each forums where you can go into and find each forums that's categorized by courses, subjects, or interest interest areas that you are interested in. And after that, you can actually go to each subject and went into the post, and from each post you are able to see the most upvoted response, and of course by responding the post and commenting and posting in the forum, you are able to gain points. And the small diamonds in the top area shows how many points that you have already earned. And from there, you can also check the details of your points, how many courses you have completed and earned from the points, and also how many peer sessions you have done to earn the points, and also how many posts and how many forums that you contributed to earn those points. And next, we are passing to Maya to explain and summarize our project.
So what we could do to change is that we have the 83% I said, 67% dissatisfaction from the matching reward system, and thousands more of connection but made for the peer matching. And then if we had more time, we were doing more user testing, a more thorough design system, a more comprehensive research. We can go more in depth also to the different disabilities or in different people, and a more complete branding. The challenges that we faced were around making the branding full UI, more focus. Most of us were our designers were focusing on UX or creating a full in-depth strategy, but also we had with the assets with some inconsistency or some accessibility issues. For example, accessibility issue that we had was in the wireframe, the use is a Moolish font, but if you see a bit in the letters and numbers, when letters are mirrored, then it's accessibility issue, hence we change into Lato. And then the next thing will be, as every course have a caption and transcript, or instructors goes through a quick course about accessible video creation, and users have the ability to be visible to the community or keep their privacy. So overall, skill space where you're never alone. Thank you for listening, and I don't know if we have time for QA.